Lads, welcome back to Fusion YGO. And we are continuing Budget Month. How's it going? We having a good day? Fantastic. So, to continue the path of the Budget Month, what dictates a budget card? Well, we went as strict as we could possibly go. Every card on this top 10 list is going to be less than $2. This is an emphasis on budget. The majority of these cards are actually under $1 per copy, meaning you're going to be spending at maximum $6 for a playset of these cards. These are budget staples. These are cards that you could play at a competitive level that, while they may not be as powerful as some of their more modern counterparts, these are cards that can still help you compete in the current metagame and the current formats. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in to the top 10 budget staples in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's do it!
Alright lads, so for number 10, we have Gamma Seal. So if you guys don't know Gamma Seal, you should. It lets you special summon over one of your opponent's monsters by tributing it, so it can't really be stopped. And it's only 90 cents per card, so for $3 you got a cool side deck card that just lets you say, no, you don't have that monster anymore. That is always a fun thing to do, especially on one of their big boss monsters.
For number 9 on our list, we have Dimensional Barrier. Dimensional Barrier is currently sitting at its cheapest copy at 20 cents, approximately, at the time of recording this. And Dimensional Barrier is able to help you play against a lot of the top tier strategies, including Virtual World and decks such as Zodiac Eldritch, and it can even help you against some of the more rogue options out in the meta right now. So with Dimensional Barrier being a commonly played staple, it being available at the budget of 20 cents, just makes perfect sense and has made the number 9 spot on this list.
Alright, so for number 8, we have Torrential Tribute, the good old TT. So with this, if you play any deck, it is always nice. As soon as they summon something, no, everything dies. So when they're trying to go into their combo, just hit them with that good old TT, just destroy everything they love and hold dear. And at 50 cents a card, it is excellent for that side deck as a nice trap to throw out of the blue, especially in combo decks for games 2 and 3. Just don't let them play the game right. Make them play around things. It's always the best.
At number 7, we have the long, true, and tested Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler being a hand trap is incredibly helpful, especially for budget players who don't have a huge budget to spend, and being at its cheapest copy currently is 60 cents. That would be a perfect candidate for our list. Being able to negate monster effects with a hand trap that you can get at a relatively affordable price is incredible, and that's why it had to make our top 10 list. And for this one in particular, it is made number 7.
Alright, so number 6 is Compulsory Evacuation Device. So this is only 10 cents each, which is the second cheapest card on this list. But what it does, just get rid of one of your cards. Oh, you summoned a monster from the extra deck? You don't have that anymore, and you lose all of its material. Oh, you did your normal summon? No. Just stop them from having monsters on board. It is always the best. Doing it to extra deck monsters just makes it even nicer. So, definitely recommend Compulsory. I use it, Patrick uses it, a lot of people use it.
Lads, we are halfway through the video. If you have enjoyed this top 10 list so far, or you want to leave comments or whatever, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let us know what you would do with what you believe are the top 10 best budget staples in Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can make whatever rules you want, because It's whatever you want to do with it. It's on you. But also feel free to like this video. And now, without wasting any more of your time, we're going to get into the top 5. Starting, of course, with number 5. In at that wonderful, spicy number 5 slot, starting off our top 5 for this list, is going to be Forbidden Chalice. Forbidden Chalice is a wonderful card that is a, while be it not as powerful, more budget version of Infinite Impermanence, being able to negate a monster effect on the field. Forbidden Chalice has seen its play in and out of formats, but for decks like Sky Striker, or other decks that require spell cards, Forbidden Chalice can be a huge improvement over Infinite Impermanence, being able to help you get your secondary effects off. And for budget players, it sits at a whopping 20 cents a copy with its reprint in maximum gold, and that's why it had to make not only the top 10 budget cards for this format, but also the top 5.
And now we are past halfway also after Chalice. So for number 4, this is the cheapest card on the list at 5 cents a card. It is excellent though. It is Book of Moon. So 1, you can use it to save your own effects from hand traps. Or from like Gamma or Imperm or Effect Veiler. Oh, I'm going to target your monster? Well, now it's face down. I soaked its effect though. It saves that. Or your opponent summons something and you've already gone. I'm going to activate Book of Moon. Now they can't use it for Xyz plays, they can't use it for Synchro plays, they can't use it even for Link plays. Because of all of these reasons, it is an excellent side deck card that all it does is say, no, you don't get to continue playing. One deck I found it works very well against would be Virtual World. So if you guys are looking for a cheap one, go with Book of Moon.
For the number 3 slot, we have the wonderful card. It's a card I live and breathe by personally in a lot of my competitive decks, and that would be Deck Lockdown. This card was reprinted in Dual Overload. It stops your opponent from searching and yourself, and you can't special summon from the deck, which is incredibly powerful, especially against rogue decks such as Dinosaurs floating around in the format. But every deck in the format searches in some capacity, or wants to summon from the deck, or in some instances both. So this card, being able to lock your opponent out of it for 2 turns while you amass resources, is incredibly powerful, and sitting at a whopping 10 cents a copy. Even you can afford it. And that's why it had to make the number 3 spot on this list.
And finally, we are at number 2, and the last card I will be saying. So, the last card I have is Crackdown. At the time of this recording, it is worth $1, thanks to the Freezing Chain structure deck. Basically, I'm going to take your card on your turn. I can't attack or activate its effects, yes, but I can use it as link material, I can use it for synchro summoning, I can use it for any type of summoning I want, and you just don't get to have your boss monster anymore. Now, who doesn't love doing that to someone? Oh, you have your boss monster who has the most attack on your team, I'm just going to steal it. Patrick did this to me once. He stole my Ultimate Conductor, and I didn't have a way around it. I forced a way around it. I did win that game, but it required a lot of ingenuity, and it was really annoying. So yeah, if you're looking for a good side deck card, go with Crackdown.
Finally, for the number 1 spot, the best budget staple available to you, and the most expensive card on this list, is also the best, and that would be DD Crow. DD Crow being able to get rid of cards such as Meteonis Drytron, or banishing and hurting other decks such as Orcust, or, and I'm just using Orcust as an example for players that are returning to the game after like a mild break. There's a bunch of ways you can just interrupt people's plays. And if we follow the OCG's rulings, where if it has to stay in location to resolve effects, DD Crow instantly becomes an even better card. And that's why it had to be the #1 card on this list, not just for what it can do now, but what it could potentially do in the future.
That is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our 10 best budget staples. If you did, hit the subscribe button. Remember, we're doing giveaways at 450 subscribers. For every 50 over we get this month, we do an additional giveaway. Make me give away stuff. I want to give away stuff. I want to do cool stuff, but it has to be worth my while. So make sure you do all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. And until next time, lads, good fun. Have luck.
Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, lads, good fun. Have luck.